Ahem. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow other podcasters who, are my biggest fans. This is Talking with Shawn, a new era, and yes, this is episode 5. How did we make it this far without the podcast police shutting us down? Miracles. Miracles, my friends. Absolute miracles. All right. Today, we've got a roller coaster of a show ahead. We are going to touch on some ridiculous stuff because, that's what I do best. Then, of course, I'll drop some life wisdom at the end because after all the nonsense, you deserve a little sanity, right? Come on. I mean, absolutely amazing. I just want to kick this off with how well the podcast has been doing, okay? And I just want to say, I know some people don't really like when their name is mentioned on my podcast. Really, there's nothing you can do about it. You kind of just have to get over it. Because it's not like I'm throwing shade at you or anything. Like if your name's mentioned, just let it be. Like you never know what it's going to be mentioned about. You know what I mean? But also, episode 1 got so many listens, over 2,000, which is insane. Because I don't know how that many people know my podcast, or they probably accidentally clicked on it. But it's whatever. But I want to start off and kick episode 5 off with our very first segment, the truth about group chats. All right, let's start with something we've all been sucked into at some point. All right, like I just said, group chats. Group chats, my friend, are like quicksand for your soul. At first, you think, oh, I'll just pop in, see what's up. 2 hours later, you are arguing about which fast food chain has the best fucking fries. Spoiler alert, it's Chick-fil-A. I won't hear any slander, so don't at me, okay? Seriously. But seriously, who even created the concept of a group chat? Like, it's like a digital prison where nobody reads the previous 47 messages, but still wants to weigh in with the fucking LOL, no Karen, nothing was funny. And I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have a theory because I've been in so many group chats. I am in so many group chats right now. Like it's actually kind of like concerning the amount of group chats that I'm in because I honestly it's mainly on Snapchat because I have like almost so many people added. Like I have a lot of people added on Snapchat. I did unadd a few people. Please don't ask why because I really don't want to. I like it's some people. There's a whole backstory behind it. So don't ask me why if you ever see me after this episode because I'm not gonna answer. I just wanted to put that out there. But honestly, I kind of feel like sometimes group chats are like either they're absolutely hilarious and everybody's active, or just nobody's active. With the group chats I'm in, it's like a mix of both. Like there's like during the school day, no one's really talking, but after the school day, people are talking, and there's me just like sleeping because I'm always exhausted after school. Because like I love to take a nap after school. Well, obviously I do my homework first, but I also like naps. But I think I if I didn't really like group chats, I would probably leave some of them. But it's nice to have that big group of communication with all your friends and everything. You know what I mean? Like even outside of Snapchat, like on regular iMessage, I have so many group chats as well. Because it's fun. Like I'm talking to so many different people at the same time that are like my friends and everything. But it is what it is. Like some people, everybody has a different experience in group chats. Some are like the hated person and they always get kicked out, or that's it. That's really it. But we're going into our next topic here. All right, why is every product limited edition? Okay, somebody answer me that. Okay, limited edition products. You know what I mean. Every fucking brand slaps a fucking limited edition on things like it's going to change our fucking lives. Pumpkin spice deodorant, limited edition. Yay! Blue raspberry toothpaste, limited edition. Anything that is new, there's always something that says limited edition. And I'm just like, what the fuck? It's not like the whole world is gonna end if you don't get the limited edition. Like, oh my god, there's a limited edition. I don't know about you, but if my deodorant smells like pie and my toothpaste tastes like a slushie, I'm not living a better life. I'm just confusing my taste buds and scaring my coworkers. Like literally, honestly. Like, why not just call it what it is? Like, we are not sure this is a good idea, but we know you'll buy it if we make it sound rare. Marketing geniuses right there. Absolute marketing geniuses right there. Like, I always love to smell good, and I always have some nice, fresh scent on me, always, at all times, because, I always take a shower. I always do that. You know what I mean? Like, everyone, if you don't take a shower, then you're just, that's just weird. Like, that's just weird. Like, that is just weird. Okay, and you have to agree with me on that one. You gotta take a shower. I love taking showers. Um, but I always like to have a nice fresh scent on me too, something that smells good. So I never like to be like never, never. I will literally like if I took a nap, right, and I was supposed to hang out with friends after like a school day or whatever, and I didn't shower before I went out, I would go. I would say I'm gonna be late because I need to shower. Like I don't care. I will always put the shower first because when I go out, I always gotta smell good and look good. You know what I mean. Um, it is what it is. I think many people can agree with me on that one. You always want to be able to smell good. Like you know what I mean. Like you just have to. Um, but honestly, here's what I want to say. This is a little bit random, but it came up into my mind. The grocery store Olympics. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think many of you, or maybe some of you do, but I don't think many of you that go shopping, like grocery shopping. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about it. Okay, grocery stores are basically the Olympics for the regular person. You go in with a list, but suddenly you are in a full-on sprint because your favorite brand of salsa is on sale. You've got people swerving their carts like they are a NASCAR driver, and the cashier is scanning items like it's a time event. Like, I'm being serious. And then there's the produce section where everyone turns into a produce philosopher. I'm sitting there like, is this avocado ripe enough? Or is it one of those ones that tricks me and turns to guac the second I leave the store? It's an existential crisis, okay? I'm serious, okay? Like I'm being so serious. Number one, I like to go shopping because not only do I have money, but I love to go shopping, whether it's at the mall or whether it's getting my own food or whatever, or I don't know, hitting up Dunkin' Donuts before school. I mean, I love to go shopping. And I love to go get like Dunkin' in the morning sometimes too. Like I remember in 8th grade, I always used to go get Dunkin' Donuts before I went to school on my bike. Like always, I would always get Dunkin'. Even before my work this summer, I always got Dunkin' because I just love Dunkin'. Some people say Starbucks is better, but, all right, listen, girls, if you're listening, this is just my opinion, so please do not find me and kill me after I say this, okay? And I think some might agree with me. I personally think Dunkin' coffee is better than Starbucks coffee, okay? I'm going to say that right now. All right. I'm just saying. I don't mean to cause anything or any trouble, but number one, Starbucks is overpriced. Okay, and it's really far too. I don't like how far it is away from well, at least where I live. But I genuinely believe that Dunkin' coffee is much better, iced or warm. Okay. I'm being completely serious. I think it's so much better because Dunkin', number one, it's the right price for the right amount of food that you're getting or the drink that you're getting. It's perfect pricing. It's not $1,000 per fucking guacamole or some fucking pink drink, whatever the fuck you get at Starbucks. Like it is the right fucking amount of money that you should be spending on a coffee or a donut. Starbucks don't have donuts. Yeah, see, that's the one downside of of Starbucks. They don't have they don't have donuts. Yeah, yeah. Didn't see that one coming, Starbucks, huh? Yeah, yeah. Oh, also today, well, last Saturday was homecoming. It was homecoming for me, guys. Obviously, I loved homecoming. Homecoming was very fun. Um, I love to go to all the dances just to check it out. um, just to see what's up and what's going on. You know what I mean? I went with one of my friends, which is pretty cool. It's fun, because everyone's there, and then the king and queen, they came out pretty fantastic. Congratulations to them. Um, but now let's get serious for a second, okay? Let's get real serious, okay? Well, before we move on to the serious stuff, um, just so you know, you guys should all vote for me for homecoming king when I'm a senior. Okay, so next October, next year, vote for me. All right, please, I'm begging you. I'll give you as much candy as you ever want. I'll give you free girls. No, listen, I'll give you guys free rides to wherever you want to go. If I know you. If I don't know you, then fuck off. Uh, oh my god, I can be really mean sometimes, but I can also be really nice. But now let's get serious for a second, okay? We've talked about group chats. We've talked about limited edition nonsense and grocery store mayhem. We talked about homecoming, all that shit. But here's something useful I've learned in life, okay? Here's something I learned in life, the 5-second rule. And no, I'm not talking about food you dropped on the floor. I'm talking about a mental 5-second rule that can literally change your life, okay? When you feel yourself hesitating on something, whether it's starting a task, sending that risky text, or making a tough decision, just count down from 5, okay? In those 5 seconds, you trick your brain into action. It's the difference between I'll do it later and let's go, okay? Life legit moves fast, but the truth is, we slow ourselves down with overthinking. So next time you're on the fence, just try it out. Just like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. You're in action mode. Okay? I think everybody should take that and remind themselves that no matter what it is you're going to be doing or going through, count down from 5 and make sure that it helps you. All right? Because it will. It will. Just you stop everything for a second. Everything. See if you're taking a test or you're doing a tough homework problem and you're getting really upset or frustrated by it. Put down the pencil, step away from the paper, take a deep breath, count down from 5, and you tell yourself, let's do this. Let's get this done. I can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourselves, everybody, because I need you to do that because I never stopped believing in myself when I kept creating these podcasts and these shows and everything else that I do. I get a ton of criticism every single day. I get made fun of every single day. I get talked. People shit talk me every single day. People think I'm weird. People think I'm creepy every single day. And people try to bring me down every single day. But you know what I tell myself? I tell myself to ignore those people and to keep doing what I'm doing. And I tell myself to keep doing what I love to do. And this is it. Creating these things for me and for my happiness. And this year, it's been taken off. This podcast, Talking with Shawn, a new era, has been taking off. And I never stopped trying. I reached out to people to help me record and to get me the equipment. I got a job to get money so I can get more things for these shows. I got a team, I got a company, I got more emails. I advertised for myself to make sure that I have the name and I have the ability to make certain things happen. Okay? And I never stopped trying. So if you have a dream to do something, whether it's a long-term dream or a short-term dream, you make it happen. Okay? You make it happen. I don't want any of you to think I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Or have somebody say something negative to you because you know what? It's not true. Everybody has something different in them, and everybody has a secret talent in them that nobody else knows. Everybody. So I want you all to tell yourself anytime you're feeling down or sad or angry, you tell yourself that you're enough, you can do whatever it is you're going to do, and you can put your mind to it. Because when you put your mind to something, you get it done. I hope you all remember that. I need you all to remember that. Like, when you want to do something, don't give up. Come on. Like, seriously, I want to see if, like, listen, I don't know many of you that listen to this personally, but if you want to make a podcast, or if you want to make a show, if you want to get into business, or if you want to get into like a TV production company or whatever, you put your mind to it. You do the research, you gain the skills, you learn. You learn from your mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I want everyone to know that, because I've made so many mistakes and I continue to make mistakes, but I learn from them, because mistakes are not always a bad thing that happens. Mistakes are good because you learn from them and you make sure you don't happen again. Okay? So I want everyone to remember that, all right? And that is going to do it for episode 5 of Talking with Shawn, A New Era. Okay? If you laughed, learned something, or at least feel midly better about your avocado picking skills, then my job here is done. Okay? Don't forget to follow so you don't miss an episode. And reminding you that life's too short to stay in the group chat, all right? Thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 5 of Talking with Shawn, A New Era. I really appreciate all your support. We'll be back next weekend for episode 6.